Saturday morning, 11th of April, and this has got to be the warmest morning that we've had so far. Absolutely beautiful out here this morning. I think I'm going to go for a walk a bit later. Obviously, I'm taking you lot with me. Not a lot else to film at the moment. It is very, very quiet. These trees now, the leaves are coming out. Yes. Everywhere's coming to life. Absolutely beautiful. It's my favourite time of year, I would say, really. Love to see it. Just a shame we can't get out there and enjoy it, but we're grateful. We could be in lockdown in worse places. It really is lovely here. To come down to the Shropshire Union just to have a bit of a walk. Been joined by another boater, Brian, and his lovely dog Daisy. She's a beagle. We're keeping our distance from each other, obviously, but just got to stretch our legs, so we're having a bit of a walk down here, heading towards Bridge 113 on the Shropshire Union. But a small group of people just went past, about 6 of them, all together, no social distancing whatsoever, and a couple of boats have turned up on the Shropshire Union that weren't there yesterday or the day before, so boats are moving. And talking to another couple of boaters that went for a walk towards the Shady Oak and back, they actually saw boats moving as well, going towards the Shady. I don't think people are quite getting to grips with this. Like 1,000 people, nearly 1,000 people are dying every day of this COVID-19. Folks, I know you're not going to do any harm just going up to the Shady and back, but if one does it, well, if all do it, it's just not right. Everybody wants to move the boats more than me, but time and a place, folks. There'll be lots of time to move our boats when all this is over. And just here are the stop planks for Bridge 113. You can see the handles on them. That's what the CRT used to block off the canal. You can see them there. They're all numbered. They have to go in numerical order, and they sit on top of one another to block off the canal. I'll just show you where they slot in. I have covered it before. Just here. You can see under the bridge. They go in there. So if the CRT need to close off the canal and drain the pound, they can do. Right, let's go back the other way. Come on, boys, let's go and see where Daisy is. Yes, as I mentioned on the last vlog, the CRT actually issued an email to all us boaters to say that they're going to review it in line with the government guidelines. On the 18th of April, they're going to review the cruising situation. I doubt very much that any of this is going to be lifted till end of May, perhaps beginning of June. Who knows? It just has to be done. It's a hard time for all of us, but you just got to get on with it, folks, because we're all literally in the same boat, and this dreadful virus just needs to be beaten. It's got to be beaten, and unless we all stick together, it's going to take longer. Back in for a while now from our walk with the boys, which was very nice, and I received a message from Jonathan. Now, if you remember, I think it was back in February, I met Jonathan and his good lady Debs up at the Chandlery when they popped in to say hello, a lovely couple from Grimsby. Well, he saw the last vlog, and the couple actually want to move onto a narrowboat, so they're sorting through all their things, and he's actually got a couple of acoustic guitars, and he's very kindly offered me this one. It's a very nice Tanglewood acoustic guitar that he's had for some years, and he's looking for a good home for it, and he's very kindly offered it to me. So Jonathan, I can't thank you enough. It's so kind of you, and I promise you I will look after it, and I will try my best to learn a few songs, a few chords on it. It's a beautiful guitar, and I am so pleased. So thank you very much. They did offer to try and post it out to us, but unfortunately we can't accept any postage or parcels here at the marina, so sadly I can't. But they said that they want to come and have a visit down here again as soon as the lockdown is finished. So I'm sure we can treat them to a nice coffee over the boathouse, and we can I can be introduced to the guitar. So thank you very much, folks. Really, really is appreciated. And that's where that's where the guitar is going to live, just there, just there. It's going to sit there on Chuggabug, and I'll try my best to learn. Thank you very much again. And I happened to mention that Jonathan was going to let us have this lovely guitar, that all this happened later on the jetties.
Be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. And the mountains crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
Everyone, happy Easter. Yep, Easter Sunday. Very overcast today. Still quite warm, but cooler than it has been. Oh, Chippendale, come on. They're down there, having their trot. So, yeah, a little bit overcast and some rain forecast later. But tomorrow and the rest of the week, nice and sunny and getting warmer, I believe. So, there we go. Hope you're not eating too many Easter eggs. No Easter eggs for Sandy and I, unfortunately. Right, Dale's going to the toilet, so I've got to get my bags out. Well, back on the boat now, and the boys have enjoyed their walk this afternoon. Chip's a bit tired. Are you tired, Chip? Is that a doggy? Is that a doggy? Where's the doggy? Yeah. Anyway, we've had word from Malcolm, our roving reporter.
Hiya Gary and all your viewers. This is Malcolm, your favourite continuous cruiser and your roving reporter. Right, I have some breaking news for you, some very big breaking news. Today is my birthday. So the first question, how old? Well, numbers don't really mean a lot. So all I'm going to say is I was born on the 12th of April 1947. So go and figure it yourselves. I'm healthy and I'm happy. That's the only figures that figure with me. The other exciting thing this week was the fuel boat came around. Now, for those of you who don't understand the fuel boat and the system, there are it's a shop on a boat that sells all sorts of things like diesel fuel, coal, logs, kindling, and lots of other bits and pieces. Now, I did intend to film this, but in my excitement at seeing the boat and making sure that I got everything that I needed from the boat, I forgot to get the camera out. Plus the fact that I was busy chatting to the owners of the boat. So I'm afraid I didn't film it, but I promise you, next time the boat comes around, I will get the camera out and film it. There are quite a number of these boats in the system, and they travel around the canals and stop and sell you any of these goods, which is an absolutely fantastic principle on the canal system, because these are a lot of things that you necessarily need, particularly fuel and colour gas and coal and all sorts of stuff like that. So that apart, I've been busy doing some other stuff as well. So I'll show you now what I've been attempting to do. I've been painting some of these decals on the boat because they were getting a bit sort of old and decrepit. So this is one. And as we go down the boat, which is now shiny as well because I waxed the boat as well while we've been here. And here we have another one that I've been doing, and at the back probably the most important one. This is my heart, which goes out to all the National Health Service staff and vital supporters that are working to keep us all safe in these times. So that's all from me at the moment. Just a little thing to say, I hope you all of you, stay well and keep safe under these circumstances. Bye.
Great to hear from you, Malcolm. You take care, my friend. Right, let's see what happens now. Yeah, so it's a little after 4, just giving the boys their afternoon walk. If you can hear something like a swarm of hornets, it's a drone over my head. Young Jamie's having a practice. But I do have to say a big hello to David and his lovely wife Laurie. I've just been having a chat to her over in the States, and very talented family. He makes steam-powered boats, little boats, very, very talented, and she does a thing called diamond art, which I've never heard of, but it is a bit like painting by numbers, but you use like little crystals and stick them on individually. Very talented. Yes, glad I don't live there. I'll be a bit shown up, I think. But yeah, looking down on the marina. It's supposed to be another nice week though. Next week, it's supposed to be getting nice and warm towards the end of the week, so looking forward to that. Monday, 13th of April. Woke up this morning with the tragic news that the UK death toll has now exceeded 10,000 down to this COVID-19. Not good news at all. Horrible news, in fact. So, just walking the boys. Much colder this morning. Windy, cold. I'm sure you can hear the wind blowing. It is biting. I wish I'd actually put my coat on this morning. So I hope the boys get done what they're going to do a lot quicker than what they usually do. Yeah, afternoon now on the bank holiday Monday, and it's still bitterly cold. The coats come out, so we're all looking forward to the hot weather that's been promised for later this week, which that'll be nice. But the marina still looks good in the sunshine, even though everyone's saying how cold it is. So I'm going to go try and find an old black and white movie and get all cosy on chugs now. So, well, another few days done. Sorry about the wind noise. Another few days done. Try and get another one out as soon as I can. I just hope that you all stay in and stay safe. wherever you are. Ooh, cold and windy. Catch you later, folks, on Chugabug.